Hello, and welcome back to Reverse 1999. So, today we're gonna go ahead and start with version 3.3, which I think it's the main chapter. Actually, for once, I'm going kind of blind to this. I haven't watched any trailers or anything. I was planning on watching the trailers a few days ago, but the channel got hacked. The Reverse channel got hacked, and now it's taken down for now, so that kind of sucks. But luckily, we can watch the trailer here. In the thing itself. So how about we get started? I do know that we're going into the Eastern Front and Igor's gonna show up because it was in the thumbnail from the thing, but I don't really know much else. Oh, hey, Anjo.
For whom does the raisin ripen again? For whom are the devil's eyes closed once more? Each time I see you, I hear the shackles on my wrists clinking.
Oh, Zorro. After March for the movie Zorro in a screening room, IMAS became the latest trend with the kids. Yeah, I actually did like Zorro when I was a kid. I masqueraded as him a lot in Carnival and things like that. Oh man, oh my god, what the fuck is going on? Game? Holy hell. Something weird is going on. And we get the resources to rank up her, which is pretty good. Yeah, we got new gameplay in the Rev release. And who do we have here? Madpok, the Hanged Man. Oh, right, I kind of forgot about this. Yeah, later. Uh-huh. Got all the rewards and stuff for maintenance and stuff. Hold on, let me actually check about this. Okay, I'm back. I tried to fix whatever the hell that was.
Your heartbeat.
Yeah, we don't.
I can hear it so clearly. I have a little trick.
Yeah,
you know?
Anjo, not right now.
I can sync my heartbeat to yours. Soft and steady.
Alright, so I tried to fix it. I don't think it worked. Because, yeah, it still does that little weird jump thing when I move the mouse. Like, if you stand still, it works fine. That is such a weird thing. I updated the drivers, I reset my computer, reinstalled the game. The other games I have worked fine. I even did a test on the GPU tester, and it was fine. I don't know what the fuck this is on, but... like, it is so weird. It's only on this game, so, well, without anything else, looks like we're gonna have to deal with these very weird jumps with frames for some reason, which is so weird. Yeah, look at that. It is gonna annoy me the rest of the game because it's like, yeah, see that? It is so annoying. What the fuck is that? Why is it doing that? Anyways, you got the candy that of all of this, and then we have yeah. You can also check out, yeah, see how annoying that is? That never happened before. I don't know why it's doing that now. Take a look at the other things that's going on here. This one is... yeah, two garments for 10 euros or 11. Other than that, there's nothing much here. Just the normal stuff. Then, yeah, just this. The garment shop, we have the Sentinel and the Moldier one, which is pretty cool, I will say. Okay, then we have the Marche thing. Pretty cool. And then we have this. Give us a thing, got some of this. We can get this one for free, basically. Other than that, not much else, really. Alright, so hopefully this little frame drop issue we're having won't affect the actual gameplay or the story. I don't think it will, since when we're normally standing still it doesn't work. Only when we're moving the mouse, which is weird as hell. I'm gonna remove my mouse, actually. You're gonna go with my trackpad, see if it does any difference. Doesn't really look like it. Yeah. So where isn't my mouse drivers either? And it's such a weird thing to happen. Let me know if this happens to is happening to you in this patch too, because well, look at that. It is ridiculous. What is it this one? There we go. It was that one. We have the storm syndrome again. Oh my god! Look at that. It's stupid. What the fuck is going on with that? You have the war room again. That is new. The Relations Network records character relationships and relevant intel in the campaign style. 3 types of relationships exist between characters, represented by the 3 different color lines. Check character intel and detailed relations networks here, until updates and the story progresses. Okay. Okay. Do we only have Vertin, or do we have other characters too? No, I guess we only have Vertin. Can't click on Seneto there. Xeno Cavalry isn't affected. We can. Okay, so. You're telling me Manus Vindicta is neutral? Okay, sure. Oh yeah, the tactical telegram. Same usual stuff here. Oh my god, what is that? That is so annoying. That is gonna be so annoying. I really have to fix that. Hold on. Figured it out. It was VSync. If you go on settings here, graphics, the VSync, never mind, it's still doing that shit, but it's less now. So yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it at 120. Yeah, see, it seems to have fixed it. It was VSync. The high, it was going at 165 frames per second, so it was getting annoying there. And no, it's still doing it, but it's less. You know what? Let's try and just lowering it to 60, because this game really isn't needed to be at such high frame rate. So let's try it at 60. There we go. That seems to basically fix it. It won't drop that much now, or it won't drop at all. Well, luckily we figured that one out. It had to be something. It's weird that it must have been some bug, really. I'll check on it later. But yeah, yeah, let's stop dragging and let's see who's on banner right now. It's good old Marcia here, Marcia. Let's try getting her. I've pretty much spent all my summons.
It's my pleasure to meet you, my fellow.
I did pretty much spend all my summons on. Oh yeah, it's a lot more smooth. Yeah, so I think I should have just played this on 60 the whole time, because it's real. The game gets really unstable, or a little bit unstable, or it gets weird at higher frame rates. Let's take a look at Mercuria.
You're right on time.
She was
just about to start my meditation practice.
I think it's on items actually. Let's see, where is inventory? Inventory. No, it's on warehouse, right? There was something with that, right? Let me see. How do we get this one then? Ah, no. Okay, we don't get it. Okay, it's just telling us. From what I thought, it was the same as Druvis the First thing. And we got the Syndrome of Silence. We got some more stuff. We got some more rewards for the Syndrome of Silence. That's something I'm gonna do in my off time. I don't think there's a new ending or anything like that, so we're good on that. Other than that, I think that we are ready for the chapter. So how about we start, shall we? The campaign's tale.
They're holding position at the outskirts of the city. It's almost like
Igor is waiting for us there.
wars across the steppe. So much killing. Haven't you had enough?
You may hide from this battle, but what about the storm? The Cavalry Corps can shelter you forever, Meryl.
Many of our soldiers call this land their home. They're eager to see it after the storm.
You expect me to abandon this place?
But we don't belong to this era.
The Cavalry Corps cannot intervene in local conflicts. You have 2 weeks to withdraw.
I can show you what Earth left behind, Timekeeper.
Why help us?
To atone for our sins. And to defend our homeland. For that, I'll need your help too.
It isn't about the bloodshed. But if killing Igor paves my way to immortality, then why the hell not?
Timekeeper.
Tales of chivalry have come and gone. But we can still fight. To defend the ones we love and the future.
Okay. Okay, that was a hell of an intro. As always, this House Guest has some pretty good trailers. So yeah, I'm very curious about what the hell we're gonna go on with Igor here. It's an interesting character to say the least. So I'm guessing we're joining sides with him, or he's joining us. He's always a mysterious character. I wonder what his actual story is. I guess we'll see here. So how about we get started, shall we? By part 1, let me see. It's the same thing, the relationship network and the strategic sandbox is still unlocked. Alright, so, Quiet is a riverbank. Part 1. And Quiet, oh my god, and Quiet flows the river and quickly flies the bullet. Cavalry, huh? The Campaign's Tale, Chapter 12.
Did you see the bandits?
Oh boy, you have an actual portrait. You're either gonna die or gonna be important to the story.
Not even a sign, just some chipmunks.
Oh yeah, Lily is in the eastern front. Western? I think it's eastern front.
Think we should take a rest, Lieutenant? Sun's beating down and we need to get the horses watered. We've gone quite a way farther than the assigned watch point. Even if we can push on, the horses can't. Never exhaust your horse, remember.
Yeah, you want them healthy.
Fine, take a break, team. And Sergei, if you shine the light of that telescope into my eyes one more time, the last thing you'll see is a missile to the face. Understood?
Yeah, don't mess with Ilya.
Understood, Lieutenant.
He's blushing. Lieutenant Lilia retracts the telescope and hands it to Sergei. She hops off her horse and pulls a handful of oats from her saddlebag. The horse snorts as it eats, then nudges Lilia's neck affectionately with its nose.
Hey, soldier, you want some more?
Just as she reaches for more feed, Sergei leads in.
This your first time riding this horse, Lieutenant?
Yeah, look at him. Oh god, they're doing the Rayashki theme here. Oh, but this guy's gonna die, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a hungry fella.
No, he's just greedy. Uses the same trick on all the new riders. If he wants something else to eat, he'll have to find it himself.
Oh, little liar. You heard him. No more oats for you. Go get some water.
Lilia pats its neck a little harder. Denied another bite, the horse lowers its head, before giving Sergei a rejected snort.
Leave him to me, Lieutenant.
Another soldier steps forward, unfastening by the flying broomstick from his saddle, and leads the disgruntled horse down to the water for the river for a drink. Lilia sets the broom down beside her. The unseasonably warm air, she catches a dry scent, sharp with the river water and wormwood.
This feels wrong, doesn't it? It really shouldn't be this warm. Ever seen a November like this, Lieutenant?
Oh yeah, but like this is like in 2020 something, in the 2020s when there were global warming fucking up all our seasons. In 1920, not so much.
Yeah, but on the other side of the world. This is weird for sure.
Usually, the snow would be thick by now. But this feels like early autumn still.
Well, you're lucky because you don't want to go trudging around, marching around in the snow. The newly enlisted cavalryman lifts a hand to wipe the sweat from his forehead, then points to the river, its surface glowing with greenish light.
The dawn would usually be frozen over in the shallower parts too. We'd be able to walk right over it. The meander's just a little farther. Berigrad would be too, if we could just cross it. You been to the city?
The city, to the people of this steppe, these words mean Beregrad.
Yeah, to go to the Foundation branch. Delivering letters, dealing with procedures. Annoying stuff like that.
Oh, speaking of letters. My townsfolk sent some back from the front. Seems they're on their way home.
Sergei shakes his head, seemingly unhappy with the idea.
What? They beat on you or something?
Why'd you say that? I couldn't be happier to have them home safe.
Then why are you feeling dejected or
It's
sad?
just... It should be farming season, but... they'll come back to find nothing to farm.
He squats down and grabs a fistful of grass beneath his feet.
The weather was just right last year, but something went seriously wrong. It grew fast, tall too, but didn't make any seed at all. Our summer harvest was a complete disaster. The barns are almost empty. At least they won't starve to death at the front.
But Manus Vindicti could strike at any time out there. Probably safer for them to come back.
Do you think the Manus will reach the dawn?
They're probably there already.
Hard to say. The main force is in Western Europe for now. But the Manus are like rats. Who knows where they might show up next.
The young Cossack scratches a few thin hairs of his upper lip. The boy's best attempt to any kind of mustache.
I swear I did more fighting during training than in actual service.
Yeah, you're lucky.
All I do is wait around for orders. And this one's just stupid. Find out where the bandits are hiding. Are you serious? You're telling me we have to find just a few dozen people who only come out at night somewhere in all this forest. They may as well have us search for a needle in a haystack.
So what do you think real war is like?
Yeah, good question.
Oh, I know what it's like. All the men in my family have fought on the battlefield.
Oh, you're one
My
of
dedushka, Papa, и брат.
Yeah, they're probably used to old-fashioned war, not the tanks and guns they have now. He dodges the question, fixing his eyes on the flying broom Lily always carries.
Next ford's a few kilometers off yet. Why don't you just fly over and take a look?
She probably doesn't want to get shot down.
It'll be a heck of a lot faster. Be able to return to camp before dark.
Red 38 isn't fueled by grass like one of your horses.
Okay,
and
that's
its
too.
flight time is measured in minutes, not hours. Or are you trying to keep me grounded if we get into a fight?
Also, how fuel inefficient is that broom if it only can measure by minutes, the flight time?
I know. Why don't you teach me to fly a broomstick and apply for a new SU-01VE? Then we can take turns scouting.
Oh, I'd love to see your face when you fall from the sky. But I'd rather not tell your commander that his cavalryman broke a leg flying my broom.
It's not like you're any better.
Oof,
If it
my
weren't
guy.
for Colonel Sternova, you'd have gone face first in the dirt your first day on a horse.
I mean, yeah, I've ridden a horse before, like calm horses, not war horses and things like that. I will say it's kind of fun riding horses. You just gotta keep the right balance. Yeah.
I, on the other hand, was regularly riding from my village to Berigrad with sacks full of beets at half your age.
I mean, there's different skill sets, right? Obviously, Lilia grew up in post-horse era, more cars and things like that. Even though she still can't drive a car, as we can see from the highway event, right? From the horror event. The only thing she can ride is the broom.
Broomsticks aren't horses. And if I catch you sneaking in to steal it at night, you're a dead man. Got it?
You're right to warn him, Lieutenant. Sergei has been stealing since he was a kid.
The cavalryman returns with the horse just in time to join the verbal beating.
Just last year he tried to nab our fishnet. My dedushka caught him, of course. Nearly broke Sergei's hand when he wrestled it from him.
The other cavalryman bursts into laughter as Sergei's face flushes beet red. She turns away, but barks a hastily rebuttal.
Shut up! It's not like he ever used it anyway.
Then why not ask? He can't stop the taunts. The cavalrymen take obvious delight in the dredging up his old scandals one by one.
Blin, stop making things up about me. Oh, I can't stand it here. You know what? When I get back, I'm going straight to the commander to get transferred to the Prisklonnaya company.
And that one is in the front line, I'm guessing?
You mean the 5th Company? Isn't their commander your old rival in love?
Even louder laughter erupts from the Cossacks. Ignoring their rowdy banter, Lilia lifts her gaze to the heavily clouds drifting beyond the river, like white fortresses floating in the sky. Dry, warm air sweeps across the plain, driving the floating castles towards the tugging at Lilia's sweat-soaked hair.
Already sweating. This heat's not normal. No one in the Foundation got the time to look into this? Maybe they'll send Vertin. That wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah, I don't think they will send her because she was in the trailer. Her eyes are drawn to the merging line between earth and sky, a view she could never have seen from the Foundation, hidden away in the mountains. Then, along the slope, black figures burst into view, tearing ragged gasps in the horizon, of course.
Huh? Sergei!
Someone call me?
Me! You got the telescope, right? Hand it over!
Oh boy, the
What's
menace
that,
are here.
Lieutenant? I can't hear you.
Oh my god, is the wind too
I
high?
said...
He's dead, isn't he? Oh, he got hit. A bullet tears through Sergei, the price for a moment of carelessness. Oh, he's dead. I knew he was gonna be dead. Before his cavalryman can even reach, Sergei gets collapsed into his back. The plane explodes into gunfire, screeching horses and panic shouts. Among the chaos, Red 38 grows to life. Look at this little background here, above the step. Lilia kicks off, circling low to draw the enemy's fire.
Bandits! Across the river! Sasha, get Sergei behind the rocks. The rest of you cover fire in this direction. Empty a clip and mount your horses.
Copied. What about you, Lieutenant?
I'll take a little trip to their rear. Stand back! Wouldn't want to swallow my exhaust.
Alright, that's how we're gonna fight. Seconds later, the battle tested SU soars 100 feet in the air, effortlessly carrying its path over the enemies.
Alright, let's see what you got.
Alright, let's see how... Let's see the music for this chapter. Alright, it's interesting, I will say. Let's see the actual music.
Stay behind me. I'll keep us safe.
It's definitely interesting, I'll say. It's a... I don't know how to describe it. Heroic, maybe?
Dérive dans le flot des séphiromes l'a scellé le destin.
Oh look, here's another one.
Let's pull together. A secret revealed.
Stay back, I say.
Prey caught in the woven net. I shall savor this.
We stand together. How troublesome.
No, that guy's dead.
Dérive dans le flot.
Given that, it could be found. Given that.
Oh yeah, they're just dead. See ya.
Voilà donc ce que c'est.
Yeah, we got the gummy bears too, it is nice. The brief exchange of fire ends quickly under air superiority. The riverside grows quiet again. Let's take a screenshot of that. Lilia hovers above, keeping a bird's eye view to the area.
2 bandits down, last 3 heading north. Looks like they're taking cover in the woods.
Makes
Only
sense?
1 injured and Sasha's with him.
Okay,
Nothing
he's not
to
there.
worry about there. Rest are headed to the fort. They can deal with the down too.
Lilia turns in the direction of the fleeing bandits.
I'll find their hideout.
Yeah, I can see them over here. Huh. The shadows of the trees may veil the ground below, but they cannot stop the eagle that soars above. Most of the yellowing leaves have been swept away by the autumn wind, leaving their slender branches thrusting out in all directions, like sparse webs strung up into the sky.
Come on, can't you run faster? Wasting my time.
Huh. For a pilot accustomed to the high speeds of the Su-01, this hunt is close to herding livestock.
At this rate, I'll have time to spare for a drink.
Don't drink and drive, Lilia. Oh, that's not good. A blank cloud explodes beside her ear. Then another, and a third, and just a tiny metal fragment slice countless cuts into her clothes.
Triple A? How the hell did they get that?
Yeah. She drops down, flying solo that the tips of the branches nearly catch her as she presses towards the source.
Just a little closer. Let me see what you're hiding in there.
Bare branches slice her view into fragments. Black smoke smears across everything dark. But her determination grants her fleeting instant, just enough for her to catch sight of a small glade where an anti-aircraft gun stands.
Gotcha.
She puts the Su-01 upwards, driving into the heavy clouds with a near vertical angle.
Weapons not from this era.
Of course.
No way bandits could get their hands on it. Yeah, there's no mistaking the model. Automatic anti-aircraft gun 37, ACP-37. It's Xeno.
Ah,
Need
yeah.
to report this to the commander. Vertint will want to know too.
I'm not doing that sound.
Huh?
Her broom's been hit. It's falling.
No, not now, buddy. Please get me clear of the woods.
And you're gonna go down. It's too late. She's already pushed the broom beyond its limits. She's falling fast.
This is bad. Really bad. Steady.
And that went all bad. Alright, we're gonna have Auntie talk to us? Not yet. We have the trails. Lower this thing. Let's see. The profile, the Prophet front line. Slight political interest between lines of pleasantries, like an eel slipping through the kelp. That's how the big shots always talk. Inside the Foundation office, the sound of a ringing communicator interrupts a briefing. Irene glances at the device, a direct line to Xeno headquarters. He nods, signaling the committee member to wrap up mid-report. Once the door closes, he picks up. Some here. According to Ivan's reports, the cavalry has been harassed by bandits for weeks. Oh? Are these bandits connected to the Manus? No evidence of that. More like a mix of local warlords and scattered gangs, though a couple of the rapidly growing factions have been seem suspicious. Have you seen people maintaining have your people maintain surveillance? Contact the Foundation the moment anything develops. We'll send reinforcements. Irenei rarely this cooperative, but some knows he can't stake the entire stepp's fate on so-called reinforcements. No need. Ivan has enough manpower. Assuming the cavalry corps has fully trusted, I looked into the commander Ivan. He was a trusted subordinate to that former admiral. Plus, I've heard that they're both from the Don River region. I will handle it. Some finally cuts his attempts at political maneuvering. I hope you understand that the Don River region is a critical component for the Foundation strategy. To ensure that the downstream stability of the safety of those of our new recruits, supporting the cavalry corps is our top priority. The leader of the Hawks leaves no room for argument. Save it. Since 1999, we've dealt with more politicians like you than I've smoked cigarettes. The Dawn is just a crack in the dam. What really matters is the line of battle along the Black Sea and the Baltic Sea, right? Stay in touch, Admiral. After the call ends, Irenei strengthens in his chair, drumming his fingers across his desk. He begins to ponder through his small crack, pose a risk of total collapse. Battlefield records. I've heard this old friend's voice before. Zeno, 201-124. Submitting organization to St. Paul Foundation via Timekeeper. Classified level 4, non-classified. File status, partial irreversible data loss. In 1920. Technology notes and restoration. The Zeno audio restoration technique is based on hypotheses derived from the arcane theory of resonance particles. According to documented research, sound waves convert through communicatively microscopic arcane vibrations in the surrounding media during transmissions. While environmental materials, metal oxide layers, residual electric fields, or air density gradients are reactivated, these disturbances may be reconstructed into audible signals through phase differences in extremely low frequencies. When portions of the signal exhibit semantic drift or narrative gaps due to distortion, the restored text represents a reconstructed version obtained from multiple iterative retranslations. Cross-referencing confirms the restoration archive achieves 99.97 accuracy compared to original recordings. That's kind of neat. Restoration report. Number 1. We have been on a mission on the Eastern Front under direct orders of Admiral Sum. Guess what I found? I don't know what this means. A Xeno outpost without jurisdiction. As far as I'm aware, Xeno hasn't deployed any forces to this location. From the looks of it, I think it might be the Igor rebels. Details remain unclear. I'll determine the next steps after consulting with the commander. If you're interested in Igor's movements, call me back as soon as you can. Additional notes. Sounds like the comparison results indicate that 96.34% match to Lieutenant Lilia's vocal sample in the Xeno database, confirming the speaker's identity in high confidence. Analysis suggests primary communicator experienced 2 sudden interferences, and the issue of the interference remains undetermined. Ah. Interesting. Let's see what this clue is. Got Lilia. It's the thing we basically read. Equipment malfunctions, lose contact with the Foundation, which kind of sucks for us. And the guy got shot. Yep. He has an optimistic nature. He was the first one to get shot. Makes sense, really. Alright. That's pretty much it. And the strategic sandbox. We got Lilia, period. That's kind of neat. We can see the 1920 part 2, I guess. Interesting. Now you have this. Oh, it's, oh my god, I forgot her name. The guy going, oh my god, Sentinel, there we go. 12 squad member Hound reported that the two sides recently experienced some minor friction in the Luxembourg area. Although the situation ended peacefully, he requested clarification of our objective to avoid misunderstanding from a position, the elusive gargoyle. Alright, let's go, Sentinel. Miss Mazana Horopedia. What the hell is Horopedia gonna do here? It's been a long time. How is everything going at the Foundation? Oh, to Marcia. There's nothing left to do in the Western Front, so I accepted the commission and came to Luxembourg region. Unexpectedly, Hound is here too. I initially thought he was pursuing me, but once I put a gun to his head, he became quite obedient. I set quite a few rules with him. As long as he does not interfere with me, I'll provide assistance as long as we did in the Western Front. I intend to have him pass along this letter, but I prefer to avoid excessive involvement with the Foundation. Perhaps we could meet and talk someday. I hope you remain safe. I'm gonna guess this is Sentinel to Marcia. The Foundation is being overly sensitive. I'm merely extinguishing the approaching flames. To avoid further complications, allow me to make this clear. When my actions align with the Foundation's objectives in the future, I am willing to offer my assistance, provided I am not obstructed the necessary intelligence to share. These are the rules I established with Hound. You are free to confirm with them with him. Okay, okay. So yeah, this one is the campaign tale, and and this is the other one, the long way, huh? Yeah, okay, okay, it seems I see. What is this? Why are you weird? Okay, whatever. Let's just go ahead and go to the part 2. The Eternal Autumn. Oh, is that the syndrome for this one? The Eternal Autumn. Oh, golden hue, no longer a gift from the sun nor a symbol of the harvest. Downstream of the dawn, on a stretch of flat meadow, a camp rises from mud-packed earth and stacked logs. It's no grand fortress, but it's enough to shelter an army at rest. Xeno cavalry commander Ivanovich Burakov stands tall and broad, watching the recruits drill their formations. Ah, look at this, guys. Huh? Look, he looks cool.
Commander?
Sternova, huh? With her usual brief greeting, Xeno Cavalry Chief of Staff Sabina Sternova approaches.
Yes, Sabina.
You've left the war room. Any commands?
Look at her, she looks good too. They really upped their game with the NPCs in this these last few patches.
Just catching a breath. That stuffy air will be the death of me. Besides, a little more time among the pups won't hurt. Keep their spines straight and their commanding officer's face in their minds.
I think they know your face already. After all, many only joined the cavalry after you gave that speech in the village.
Ah, Damarovka. Tell me, Sabina, did the pups bring any news?
From Miss Galina? She's fine. She says she wants to see you again at your convenience.
There are no great rides ahead for now. I'll find the time to visit her. If this golden famine continues to gnaw at us, the dawn will be no home for her. No winter, no crops. The steppe has turned her most brutal. I will find a way to persuade her to leave.
We reported the famine to the Foundation long ago, but there's still no sign of their investigators.
Yeah, I don't really think they're gonna do much.
This is far from the heart of the war. And with the Foundation so short on manpower, we're just dust on their boots.
A few hoofbeats burst from the camp entrance. The familiar sound of bad news.
What's wrong?
Out of the way, rookies. Wounded incoming.
Yeah, don't you hear his whimpering? I could almost cry.
Brother, you get shot next time and try to keep to yourself. At the rear, tied to a horseback, and sits the wailing, injured boy.
Shut up, Sasha! I got shot! Ради бога, shot! Ah! Больно!
Okay, that's a bit too much.
Я больше никогда не смогу ходить.
The soldiers quickly cleared the way to the reconnaissance team. Lilia dismounts first, followed by the rest of the team except Sergei.
Leave Sergei to me, Lieutenant. You should report to the commander.
On it. And find a way to shut him up before the whole camp's forced to listen to the wails of his great military feat.
She turns to see the commander striding forward.
No need to hunt me down, Lieutenant. What news?
Bad is what? Broomstick's broken. Won't be flying until I get the parts to fix it. But it gets worse. We have a situation, sir. And I think it's a big one.
To the war room. You too, Sabina. So, the bandits have Xeno AZP-37s and arcane-guided VT-Fuse anti-aircraft guns.
Yeah, they have.
You swear it, Lieutenant?
Yes. We practiced how to dodge anti-aircraft shots with these kinds of guns when I was a trainee. Loaded with training ammo, of course.
There have been no reports of missing weapons, and we're not carrying any AZPs.
Not you. The other guys who defected. The Chief of Staff, keeping the entire supply chain in mind, quickly rules out several possibilities.
Then those weapons came from an outer source. And like as not, they have more of them.
Yeah, who else do you think has those weapons?
An outer source. Impossible through air, and all land and water routes are under our surveillance. And there's no reason the locals wouldn't know about any hidden bypass they might have used. I can't think of any way of transporting mass weaponry and personnel without drawing attention.
Then we look to the hand that fed them. Who would hold Xeno weaponry besides Xeno itself?
Manus Vindictae?
Yeah, that was
They
one
might
possible.
have captured them on another battlefield and given them to the bandits here.
Yeah, the Manus. That would save us some brain juice. But I don't think that's likely.
It's most likely the defectors of Xeno.
Do you know how many humans there are among the bandits? Any Manus would blast them all to bits before they gave them so much as a pistol.
Good point, Lily. Also, what is this? I've only noticed this now. The strategic map feature has been added to the campaign still main story chapters. View real-time troop positions during the story. Different pieces of the map represent each faction's location. Arrows indicate their next movement direction. Oh, that's cool. Then Bernagrad. Okay, that's pretty interesting, yeah, I'll say.
Plus, these guys ran as soon as they suffered a loss. There's no way they're under Manus Vindictae's control.
Yeah, Manus guys would just kill themselves charging forward.
There is a possibility we're ignoring here. Igor's rebels.
For a second, the faces of the Cavalry Corps leaders freeze. Even the candlelight seems to stop flickering. Only Lily seems immune to it.
You served under Igor, didn't you, Commander? He's more than capable of transporting personnel and supplies in unconventional ways, right?
Yep.
I have to correct you, Lieutenant.
You're right. While under Igor, I saw his arcane skill in use. He could slit men and guns through stone as if it were air.
Basically Kitty Pryde from X-Men.
Well, good news is, Igor cut ties with Manus Vindictae after the ritual in Antarctica. So whether it's him or them, we only need to deal with one.
No, yeah, makes sense. News like this cannot lift the iron grey shadow sitting beneath the commander's eyes.
If it is Igor, the questions only grow. Why bring this Griffin Legion of his to Beregrad, so far from the front? Even if he seeks something here, why ride with bandits? He never stomached their filth before. Is it supplies he wants? But the Golden Famine grips the entire basin. Or is this all by his hand?
His questions quickly trail off into agitated muttering. He stops himself before he can move his lips. More can leave his lips, I mean.
I'll send word to headquarters. Intelligence should reach a more solid conclusion. Sabina, double the patrols. I want eyes on the woods at all times.
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant Lilia, Since horsemanship is not your expertise, you'll remain at camp until your broomstick is mended.
Hold
That's
on, I
an
think
order.
I missed something. Sabina, no, okay, no, it's
Sabina,
okay.
double the patrols.
Never mind. I was thinking I missed something. Lilia almost defends her writing skills, but quickly saws her words. Yeah.
All right. Understood.
Okay, I'm guessing the part is over, or we carry on. We carry on. I'm guessing it's not gonna change. I'm guessing each little part is gonna change, huh? It's easy to find the field kitchen at this hour. The aroma of hot and leavened bread guides their rumbling stomachs through the maze of tents.
Right in time for dinner.
She glances at Sergei, who's standing among the other soldiers around a huge soup pot. He holds his bowl, talking between heavy mouthfuls.
In that moment, I saw the bullet coming at me.
Oh my god.
I'm telling you, my amulet worked.
You have a lucky amulet? You still need to clean the blood off your face, my guy.
Gave me just enough time to dodge the hit to the chest. Still hit the leg though. You have no idea how much it hurts.
Uh-huh.
Too bad it didn't hit your mouth.
Hey, Lieutenant.
His leg snapped to attention. Some cabbage soup spills from the bowl in his quivering hands into his fingertips.
Oh yeah, must really hurt. Still managed to drag yourself to the mess hall for some soup though, didn't you?
Well, of course. It'll take more than a bullet to take me down. Speaking of soup...
He raises his bowl in his hands. Inside, a few measly scraps of cabbage float around a single soaked scrap of bread.
Look at this stuff. We're soldiers, not rabbits.
Well, soldier, you gotta eat what you find. It's not exactly a 5-star meal you got there.
Quit your whining. I know you've got some dried meat. Eat it.
Lilia grabs a piece of bread from the table and spoons herself a bowl of soup. The thin cabbage leaves the sink to the bottom of the bowl like a damp gauze. Like everyone else, she dips the dry unleavened bread into her soup to soften it. Sergei hands her some dried meat, then pulls a bottle from behind his bag. The liquid inside is clear, seemingly harmless.
Here. Have some, Lieutenant.
It's vodka? It's a bit of vodka.
Not bad.
So, what was it? How come the bandits have something powerful enough to shoot you down?
Don't know how, don't know why. Nobody does.
Well, it isn't hard to guess. They're obviously going to rob the villages. Wait. This is bad. All the young and fit have gone to war. They won't be able to defend themselves.
For a moment, dark cloud falls on his face, but soon, it's lightened by another idea.
Hey, no orders this afternoon, right? Want to go fishing with me? I'm going to the
Fishing?
river.
Okay.
Now? You forget that bullet so quick.
I know a safe place where we can fish, and I've got the amulet. There's no bullet that can kill me. Trust me. You're not going to tell me you're full after that sorry excuse for a soup, are you? There may not be any crops, but I bet there are still plenty of fish in the river.
Yeah, probably. Lilia checks Sergei's allegedly shot leg.
Weren't you just wailing about your leg a few hours ago?
It's no big deal.
He finishes the last of his food, drops the bowl, and jogs away.
Shot in the leg. More like scratched.
Okay, he's never in any danger, it seems. The arid wind blows the needle grass into a sea of rustling leaves. Oh, these two, yeah. A horse playground, but for a fugitive on the long run from the authorities, it's hell. Meryl, yeah.
Charon, how far have we gone since we left the road?
I think she changed, yeah, her outfit's different too. Yeah, she doesn't have the protective thing, and she's no longer wearing a hoodie, I think. And she has binoculars. On the open grassland, one might travel for hours without seeing another soul. Along the endless waves of grass, it's easy to lose your way.
15 kilometers southeast, perhaps less. Our speed is slower than usual. Are you weary? Would you like to rest?
Maybe later. This doesn't seem like the best place for a break. Do you think this map is reliable? The one the cart driver gave us?
Probably.
The cart driver.
Alright, I'll refresh your memory one more time. Or should I say, for the millionth time. It all started after we left Poland. Somehow, we got ourselves on a train heading east. The one full of Czechoslovakians.
Memories of you insisting they let us aboard the train because you can avoid the soldiers in black in the east come to mind.
Okay.
Of course you'd remember that, of all things. Anyway, so we got on the train, but before we could get too far, it was stopped by some group. A fight must have broken out because there were gunshots everywhere. It was utter bedlam, so we grabbed Andreas from the stock car and slipped away south.
The warhorse seems grateful for the daring rescue.
That's when we met the cart driver I mentioned. He'd lost a horse. So we made a deal. We'd lend him Andreas for the day, and he'd take us somewhere safe.
Then he has fulfilled his promise. This is indeed a peaceful and safe place.
Hardly. We're in the middle of bloody nowhere. If we can't find people soon, I'll starve to death.
Yeah, Charon is a reanimated corpse, so he doesn't eat. Also, just noticed this is an animated background. I don't think they've done this before. It's live 2D background, kind of neat. Charon lowers his head. Oh, and the map isn't here at this point. Interesting. Lowers his head, troubled by his failures to consider the needs of living figures. Yeah. Andreas also turns his head aside. He can live off the grassland alone.
Oh, no, not to blame you two. Forget it. Guess there's nothing for it but to keep moving forwards.
She lifts the messy hand-drawn map again, squinting to make out the shape of a river among the chaotic lines.
He said we could find his niece in Peravosnia by the Don River. But which one is the Don? If we're even going in the right direction, that is. Or if this map is actually accurate. Andreas?
You're asking the horse?
Could I stand on your back for a minute?
Andreas lowers himself, allowing the girl to clamber onto his back. Then, they both rise at the same time. Meryl's feet trembling. Oh, she's standing on top of him so she can see the area around better.
What are you doing, Meryl? You could fall.
I'm fine. Just be ready to catch me if I fall.
Brother.
All right?
Meryl shakily detaches the telescope she picked up and some ruins from her belt and looks towards what she believes to be the east.
Where could it be? All I see is grass and trees. All right, other side, other side. Charon! Charon, I see rooftops! Right ahead, you...
Oh boy.
Help!
Yep. She hops in excitement and, as expected, loses her balance. Okay. Yeah, I know this already. Oh, that's kind of neat. Cavalry Corps main force, the Cavalry Corps squad, enemy main force, enemy squad, the Griffin Legion, that's new, and route. Okay, we don't have any routes just yet. Okay. It's basically just telling us what else is here, right? It's a recap of what's happening, essentially. We have the kid. Catch fish. Yeah. And this is basically just a recap of what happened. From the it's this guy, I forgot, rabies, right? The Eastern Front is currently seeking crop failure due to the Golden Famine. We seek professional knowledge regarding plains agricultures, or insight from specialists with long-term experience living and working under such conditions. Rabies, last source, or Nick Bottom. Makes sense. A donkey, a water source, and a scarecrow. Let's put Flammy there, why not? I'm sure nothing bad will happen if you send a live flame there. Rabies, fields drought, water, poor water, bad people, bad people. Dual reports have been transcribed to an audio signal and forward to Laplace Scientific Computer Center. John Tyler has been commissioned to attempt interpretation. Makes sense. Last source. While we have obtained advice from agriculture specialists, we lack short-term meaning to solve the Golden Famine. If the Foundation were to invest sufficient resources into Wishing Spring, it could be possible to improve the crop conditions in the Eastern Front. White rum, I guess it's water. Let's put a few fungi there too. If someone important in the Foundation believes you can buy wishes just by dumping gold coins into or a candied fruit into a spring, well then, why not carry those sweets into the fields where nothing grows, so people can actually fill their bellies? My little jar only holds spring water. If you're hoping for a miracle, then go find a guy who lives inside a golden lamp. We have Xeno Cavalry, the army. Marcia, she's here. Receives application. Okay. Oops. I think there we go. And the Foundation. Team Timekeeper is around here somewhere. Yesterday I ran into a Xeno soldier who just came back from reporting on the Eastern Front. He leaned in and told me as quietly as he could, Eagle's troops been active there too. I mean, the Xeno rebels. The cleanup work in Sao Paulo isn't finished yet. Are things really about to blow up again in the Eastern Front? I can't figure out what anyone would want in a place where everyone can barely get enough to eat. I heard Team Timekeeper has also submitted an external assignment request to the Eastern Front. Maybe something really big is going on there. Shh! Commander Kreyes, it's Commander Kreyes, drop it. Time to get back to work. From the St. Paulo Foundation, we have received the Timekeeper's application in the field operations on the Eastern Front. Given the current instability in the region, we have reservations about deploying her team and requests for assessment. Soneto, Matilda, and yeah, that makes sense. Let's put Lucy in there too. According to the Timekeeper, this operation aims to obtain intelligence related to Erd. Our objective or source is currently confidential, but the Timekeeper deems the operation is necessary. I will respect her judgment and accompany her. The situation in the Eastern Front does pose the risks, but we can seek support from the local cavalry corps. I will also fulfill my duties as a chief assistant to ensure the Timekeeper's personal safety. Alright, so what is this thing that we missed? Yeah, we already saw this one, so this isn't it. Is it this? It was that, okay. Alright, I guess we have time for one more, and yeah. Let's get to the next one. Intersection. Oh wait, there's no more, there's something more here. Over here. Behind the Golden Famine, tragedy births poetry, where yet he wishes there were no tragedies left to write. Weeping wheat, glittering golden plains, gentle breeze passes yet no grain dances. The earth is like a misunderstood mother, again and again, reaching out for her with her withered hands. I see sunlight fall on the fields. The wheat stands quiet and clean, almost cruel. Oh, weeping wheat, may you bear a silent fruit, enough to sustain, even if it's only enough to fill a child's smile. An anonymous poet wandering along the dawn. I wonder who that is. Let's go to the last part for today. What's this clue updated? Is it just the same, guys? Oh no, it's different. Oh, it's a lot different. Okay. We got something new for Lilia, which is this guy over here. Chief of Staff, of course. Submitted reports to the Foundation. Okay, Sergei. Nothing new on him. Okay. Then we have this unknown faction, I guess you could say. Meryl. The Defector. It's actually the Defector, basically. And then we've got, I guess, the place is called Companions. And then Charon. An awakened corpse. Okay, then we have the Griffin Legion. We haven't known anyone from there. The Manistons, we haven't known anyone from them. And the Foundation. Alright. So let's go for Intersection. It is... Oh, I'm guessing this is where Charon gets captured. We saw that in the trailer. The current converges here. Or the currents converge here.
You fell off your horse? I wouldn't worry. I bet even a mighty Atman has fallen once or twice.
The young man in uniform comes to the tall, fruitless pear tree Meryl is seated and offers her a bowl of steamed rice mixed with wheat. She gazes at him longingly.
Thanks again for helping my uncle with his cart. I know it's not much, but this is all we have right now.
Okay. Let me actually take a look at the map. Okay, so they are going in this little area. Yeah? She reaches out a hand, then pulls it back awkwardly.
I'm sorry. I thought I heard you had a strong harvest this year.
The past few years were good, it's true. People had to leave to fight, but the land still blessed us. But this year has been strange. Certainly the winter. Soon after planting, the wheat grew wild. The fields are gold, yes, but there's no grain.
Even as he speaks of fell crops, he still hands a bowl to Meryl.
Eat. You look starving. I've enlisted with the cavalry. There'll be plenty enough food for me there.
The cavalry?
The Xeno cavalry.
Oh yeah, you're close to the guys you defected from. Not very good idea. Meryl will leave. Meryl forces her cry of Xeno down, lowers her head and begins to eat. The young man turns towards the shadow that has been hiding behind the tree.
Are you sure you wouldn't like any food?
He doesn't need it.
I need no sustenance. Thank you for sharing the little food you have left. How may this kindness be repaid?
No need. I'll be leaving soon and there's no work to do right now. You have a beautiful horse. Wish I could have one as lovely as him. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not asking for him.
Alexei.
A commanding voice stops the new recruitment sentence.
What are you dawdling for? The team is leaving. Who are you talking to?
Just 2 refugees, sir.
The conscription officer steps forward, his eyes linger on the strange man covering his in white cloth.
Refugees? From where?
From Poland. I was looking for a friend there, but because of the war, I couldn't find...
She stammers, blinking wildly over the clumsy lie. Fortunately, the officer is too distracted to notice her embarrassment.
Arcanist, aren't you? We could use your talents in the Xeno cavalry.
Nope.
Room, board, and meals provided.
Nope. She's not doing that.
Apologies, sir. I am only a wanderer. There is no desire to join any party within me.
And I don't have any talents at all, officer. Sir, I can't even hold a gun.
Another lie erupts from her, another bit to escape desperate times, but the conscription officer takes no interest.
Then you'd better leave soon. This place is crawling with bandits.
Bandits?
Brigands, raiders, ruffians. You didn't bump into any on your way here?
You got lucky.
Dogs. Though you can thank the cavalry corps for that. But even with our efforts, the situation's been getting worse. Somehow they've got new weapons. We might be facing a serious battle.
Even all this way away, they're still fighting?
The flames of conflicts burn everywhere. This is why I'm asking you to join us. Xeno needs new blood if we're to ever know peace. If you change your mind, come to our camp. It's downstream of the Don, past the city.
The conscription officer turns around. Just then, a dozen newly enlisted Cossacks gather behind him, standing in the little group of those they know. They show off their new uniforms, competing over who takes better care of his horse, and whose Shakshka has the most legendary history.
Quit milling around like chickens and form rank.
Sir!
A fully armed cavalryman gallops from the outside of the village, plunging himself between the panicking ranks of recruits. Half his body is smeared dark with blood, the horse beneath him snorting heavily.
Bandit cavalry incoming, the size
Oh,
of a
boy.
platoon. What do we do?
Oh boy, that's a lot of guys.
Can you still ride?
Yes, sir!
Then hurry to the sitch and report this. The rest of you, form a blockade. Do not allow the bandits to enter the village.
Oh boy.
Sir, yes, sir!
The conscription officer scans the area, then settled a young cavalryman enlisted less than half an hour ago, look into him as his only savior.
Rookies, there is no escape. Turn your back to the enemy and they will take the opportunity. Take up your weapons. Protect your families.
Oh boy, what a hell of a trial by fire these guys are gonna have. The boys shake their scared looks, leaving their huddled group and shouldering their weapons, albeit a little clumsily.
What? Bandits?
As Meryl's mind goes blank, she feels Karen's press the rein into her hands.
Let Andreas take you. Leave here, Meren.
Is she gonna run away or is she gonna fight? She's been running away a lot, as long as we know her, so who knows?
What? What about you?
Okay, I'm guessing this is why, this is how Karen gets captured. Meryl leaves, runs away, and Karen gets captured.
I'll just run off when danger comes. That is what you said. Do not waste any more time.
Yeah, that is what she said last chapter.
I don't even know where to...
Just run. The opposite way.
Downstream of the Don River, like the officer said. Now go.
Alright, I guess we're fighting.
Stay behind me. I'll keep us safe.
Okay. Dogs. Kind of feel bad for the dogs though, but oh well.
I've never been good with
Comme la soleil de terrible.
Isn't that? Let's pull together.
A secret revealed.
I shall savor this.
prey
Oh boy, they're
caught
resistant.
in the woven net.
Stay back, I say! Intersect and divide. Stay away from me.
Yeah, we're good.
My shells.
We're good.
Oh look, here's another.
Comme la soleil le dérive dans le...
It could be fun.
Alright, that should do it.
The tremors of fate.
Like crushing a grape.
There we go. Two more are gonna show up. Right.
This may stink, and then it could be fun. This con should do.
There we go. I'm guessing...
We did it! We made it through another
it's
storm!
a new crafting item, it seems. Okay.
Andreas! I'm slipping!
She clings to the horse with all her might as he charges at full speed. She can't even spare a hand to draw her weapon and fight back.
Don't let her get away! Fire!
A series of crackling gunshots blast past her on all sides.
Run, Andreas! Run! No, run! Go!
Oh, girl.
You can't cross the pond. Spread out, surround her!
Is that dress gonna jump?
What? The dawn!
She gathers her courage and opens her eyes, only to find a broad river blocking her escape.
Oh no!
Her mind was blank again, and Driss can only slow down before the rushing water.
She's slowing down. Don't shoot. You might hit that beauty she's riding.
Oh boy.
I'll take her out, and I'll get the horse.
Ah! Oh boy. It's like a hammer has struck her arm. She loses her balance and falls on one side. Is this where Marsha's gonna show up and save her, or...? Dark, freezing water swallows her in an instant, followed by the piercing pain of a bullet.
No.
The shimmering light through the water above turns dark. And we're back here.
Commander!
And we're back at the camp. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. The chief of staff enters the tent.
Speak.
The commander's voice is hoarse, yet Sternova delivers her report without pause.
Perevasnaya is lost. We don't know the details of the situation, but it's surely devastating. The refugees said they saw a huge smoke cloud coming from the village. At least 3 settlements have been attacked. The survivors say the weapons employed were unconventional.
I guess you could say that.
The villages struck are all upstream from here, northeast of Bedigrad. I suggest we quickly position the main force here, here, and here, to seize advantageous terrain.
Chief of Staff points out the positions of the military maps spread across the table, only to find the commander's focus is elsewhere. The heavy air closes in around Sternova. She falters.
Sir.
Headquarters has spoken.
What did they say? They wouldn't interfere with the Cavalry Corps' tactics, would they?
We withdraw from the Dawn in 2 weeks. We will engage Manus Vindictae in Hungary next month.
Yes, this is the thing they were talking about in the trailer. Gonna have can't interfere directly in history, right? So they're gonna withdraw to attack Manus elsewhere. Her military instinct prevents from her making sense of this order.
I don't understand, sir. Bandits are killing and robbing civilians in higher numbers than ever. And we've just been told to leave? Are you certain headquarters is fully aware of the situation?
They are more aware than any of us. Intelligence gave their conclusion. We've stumbled upon Igor's army.
Then they should send reinforcements. End the rebels once and for all. Not ask us to run away with our tails between our legs.
Yeah.
There are no reinforcements. Manus Vindicte's army marches on the Foundation headquarters as we speak.
Yeah,
the front is under immense pressure.
So they are ignoring the rebels to focus on Manus. Makes sense, but still.
Don't forget that our mission here was to recruit new blood to bolster headquarters' defenses. As for Igor, he cut ties with Manus Vindicte after Antarctica. They say some kind of bargain was struck, though the terms remain unknown. Since then, the rebels have crossed no blades with either the Foundation or Zeno. The Joint Committee wants to keep it that way.
So, they want us to leave so we won't fight Igor?
Correct.
Chorto! All this time the Foundation, especially those hawks, has been belittling Zeno for Igor's betrayal. Yet here they are, still trying to stay in his good graces?
Yeah, they are hypocrites.
Politicians, Sabina.
Again,
well,
same thing.
The two don't clash.
Politicians? Ha! I'm sick to death of the conniving bastards. To hell with the Foundation, to hell with those ridiculous bird parties, to hell with Irenai, and to hell with...
Sabina.
The hint of warning in his tone fails to stop her.
Their lapdog Lilia. Her support? Don't make me laugh. I know why they sent her.
Oh boy. Yeah, Lilia's kind of in a hard place right now. She was basically just Zeno, but now she's since she's in the Timekeeper team, she's also part of the Foundation. So she's basically stuck in between worlds, right? I'm gonna bet some people see that as a betrayal, like with Igor. She's definitely in a tough spot now.
She's both Zeno and Foundation. Her file says loyalty guaranteed after investigation. She's a surveillant. Foundation babysitter, monitoring you, me, everyone. So the Dawn doesn't become the next Sao Paulo.
It's an understandable thing to assume, but I don't really think she's there for that reason.
It's an insult! A humiliation! Zeno should never have to yield to those so-called hawks!
Colonel Sabina Sternova, have you lost your senses?
In gentle warning proving inefficient, the commander turns to harsh reprimand.
Do you accuse Lieutenant Lilia based on proof? Or only because of her ties to the Foundation?
It's basically because she has ties to the Foundation. Now this is going to be interesting when Vert and the Timekeeper team show up. The tension is going to be interesting, I will say. The commander purses his lips. His jaws grind as if he were chewing on a piece of steel. He bends down, draws out a crumpled letter, and passes it across the table. Sternova catches it, her brows knitting together.
Ivan, Irenai's people have done it. Zeno's fate is inevitable. I write this letter only as a reminder from one friend to another.
What is going on?
The Joint Committee is tightening its control over Zeno's military operations. Every commander stationed outside of HQ must be accompanied by a liaison entrusted by the Foundation.
I mean, you've got to see the Foundation's view on this, right? In their point of view, their biggest allies, just basically a big portion of them, just affected to the Manus side. It doesn't really matter. Of course they're gonna keep a heavy eye on the others, right? They can't have that happening again.
You were once Igor's most trusted subordinate. For that reason alone, the Hawks were planning to torture you during the trial.
Rather, okay, that's a bit much, but it's understandable to him to being in more scrutiny, but torture is a bit stupid.
All I could do was assure the committee of your loyalty, and assign the least capable liaison to you. The Flying Witch.
Yeah, of course. She's the, of course she's not gonna report anything.
I'm sure you've heard this title before. She has no interest in politics, never writes reports unless forced to, and in many ways shares your temperament. That said, ensure you strictly follow every order, both from Xeno and the Foundation. We must be smart. The burden on you is much heavier than you realize. Do not embarrass us.
Some, okay.
Some.
The letter is set down, silence falls. After a few heartbeats, muffled shouts carry through the canvas. The Cossacks are struggling with a fierce horse. Oh, it's Marsha? No, not Marsha, the other one.
I'll begin preparations for the withdrawal, if that is your order.
The commander lets out a long, weary sigh.
Orders are to assemble all cavalrymen in Belgrade. We hold the city for 2 weeks. Then, we withdraw.
I have a feeling you're not gonna withdraw in 2 weeks.
We're withdrawing anyway. Why risk the 2 weeks?
For the safety of the Timekeeper.
Yeah, she's coming here.
The Timekeeper?
Oh yeah, she's going here. Alright, now we're gonna see why the Timekeeper's going to the Eastern Front. Seems a bit of a necessary
contacted
risk.
The cavalry corps in the Downriver Basin. Lieutenant Lydia's communication device was damaged during the battle, but she has returned to her post safely.
That's a relief.
However, according to her report, it's all but confirmed that Igor's rebels have shown up at the Eastern Front. Burton, is it possible to delay your plans to travel to Belgrade? A conflict is highly likely to break out there.
She wants to travel to Belgrade. Why? There's no need to hide intel from the trusted few.
Kriya's privately conveyed to me a message about Erd.
Ah, okay.
It said there's some information to be gleaned about her in Belgrade. I'm not sure how dependable it is.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. Of course she's gonna go follow up on Erd, huh?
But since it concerns Erd's whereabouts, I have no choice but to go.
Yeah, her whereabouts, she's been reincarnated in this post-storm era, right?
I appreciate you sharing the source of your information with me. But... Kriya's...
I mean, you gotta trust him, right, at this point? Madam Z betrays a rare look of surprise.
Before the Antarctic operation, he was just a liaison of the Foundation's military department, responsible for communication and coordination between the Foundation and the Xeno Task Force. He got promoted after we entered this era. But all information held by the Foundation concerning Erd is strictly controlled, only accessible to the authorized few.
And he wasn't, I'm guessing.
And he's not one of them.
Yeah.
More likely than not, this information came directly from the Hawks. They're using you to obtain information they can't legally acquire themselves. And Kriya's is their intermediary.
Makes sense. Loopholes in politics, right?
Locating Erd has been my primary mission since the 8th storm. A mission that may prove useful to the Foundation, don't you think?
If this information really does help you find Erd, then yes, it would be good news for everyone, no matter their affiliation. But in the Hawks' eyes, you'd owe them one. They might hold this over you if and when the time comes for you to choose a side. What's more, the expansion of Team Timekeeper was spearheaded by the Hawks. It's only natural that people are starting to doubt Timekeeper's neutrality.
Yeah, more politics. Madam Z's voice is gentle but persuasive. She sincerely hopes the young lady before her will not be drawn into the whirlpool of politics.
I know you have no political inclinations, but the Hawks are creating an image that you are working with them. I'm not saying this to stop you, Vertin. I simply want to keep you abreast of what's happening inside Foundation.
Thank you, Madam Z. I'm ready for whatever lies ahead. Please accept my official application to travel to Belgrade.
Only by stepping into the flood can one uncover the secrets hidden underneath the water. Yeah.
I see. After the Joint Committee's admonition, Admiral Sohm ordered the Cavalry Corps to prioritize the safety of the city. Belgrade should be safe for a time.
What's the committee's attitude towards Igor now?
Igor is the enemy. However, reports from the Western Front state he's no longer working with the Menace. We're currently re-evaluating Igor's motivations. That said, the committee does hope to avoid making enemies. Our relationship with Xeno has become somewhat fragile since the real war began. Permission granted, Timekeeper.
Oh,
Pack
boy.
your bags. I'll have Sharon deliver the paperwork to Seneto.
Thank you, Madam Z. I'll do my best to return before the war breaks out.
As she turns, a soft sigh comes from behind her.
You always follow your own judgment, Vertin. A precious quality in this era. I hope he never changes.
It always gets her in trouble, but it is kind of necessary. Oh boy. Ah, there she is. Auntie.
Ah, we meet again. Though it isn't much of a surprise.
Yeah, we're gonna get you till the patch cycle 4.x, right?
Your move from the Western Front to the Eastern one is utterly predictable.
Yeah, they were mentioning the Eastern Front in the last chapter, so of course we're going to go here next.
Running around like a lost chick following after her mother hen. Or really anything big enough to grab your attention. Will you ever learn to stand on your own?
She's
when
more than just
will you grow up?
She's more than just a mother.
She's key to saving the world. That's what you're saying? I'm tired of it.
I kind of liked her jaded look on things.
Tired of sick jokes like this, with self-important ideologues bragging about securing a bright future for everyone. You hear any cheers or laughter? Nope, because everyone who believed in their causes already died fighting for them. If you ask me, we should hang some of those big shots in public. It wouldn't bring peace, of course, but maybe the rest of us would feel a little relief. Come, take a seat. I've set your favorite chair facing east. The view's better that way. Not to mention that the river helps wash away the stench of corpses.
Oof, boy. We still have this one. Attached files. Whether friend or foe, it never hurts to understand them first. Dear Vertin, I hope this letter finds you well. I'm sorry I won't be able to see you off. Things have piled up due to factional disputes from the Foundation. We live in such chaos that even an organization as sufficiently rational as a Foundation cannot avoid being swept into the political whirlpool. I wish you safe travels to the Eastern Front. I've enclosed a copy of Commander Ivan Yanovich Burakov's file. You're about to enter his jurisdiction of the Xeno Cavalry Corps. Ivan and Igor have both known each other since childhood. Oh boy, yeah, there's gonna be some tension here. Both come from an old village downstream of the Don. Oh boy. Yet, fate drove them apart along the same muddy roads. They once commanded two separate units within Xeno, normally independent but still an unspoken understanding that lingers between them. Commander Ivan is difficult to gauge. According to the records, he's plain-spoken and awkward in social settings, which is what earned him Admiral Sum's high praise as a loyal and trustworthy man. However, I must caution you, don't place complete trust in him. Hearts rust in wartime, depending on, especially on those of soldiers who've endured betrayal and hard choices. Moreover, the bond between Ivan and Igor may pose high hidden risks. In times like these, you'll have to weigh trust and suspicion to yourself. Winter is coming to the dawn. Okay, Ned Stark. The damp cold settles heavily in the riverside cities this time of year. Along with the file, I've introduced several packets of ginger tea. Steep in hot water and drinks. It helps you ward off the chill. Stay in touch as you can. Safe travels. Who? Shang-Chi? Who is this person? I've never... Is it one of the bureau? I don't know who that person is. I don't think I've ever heard their name. Alright, who we have next? We have Kreyes here. The liaison in Search Intelligence with Timekeeper. Madam Z, we know who she is. Doubtster, yeah, of course. Doubtster reasons, and you got Irene as well. The Hawk guy. The guy who wanted war. Well, if you got your war, buddy, let's see how that one works out for you. Oh yeah, Verton has a new thing here. Yep. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's basically just a recap of what happened in this thing. Yep, enlisting new soldiers in Xeno. She leaves the Western Front, and she's now basically trapped, getting caught. Oh, it's the same thing, really? Weird. Kind of weird, this is all the same thing written here. We'll say kind of weird. Let me see, is there anything else? There's just the recap here. And that's all there is. Okay. Alright, I think I'm just gonna leave it at that for now. Let's see what's here in the supply drops. We got Marsh's cube here, obviously. We got 2 of rolls. And yeah, just the usual materials, which are gonna be useful later on. So yeah, how about we get a little bit more summon? I do want Marsha, just because I want her and Sentinel to be together, so...
Excuse me?
I somehow doubt that I'm gonna get her, since I basically spent all my rolls in with Barrel and the and Broom.
Aloha!
Kinda weird we got her twice. And yeah, that's gonna be it for now. Alright everyone, that's gonna be it for now. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time for more Reverse 1999. Ciao.